The third feature is tibble doesn't print all the rows of your data set, right? That's what we saw here. If you try to print this, it will only print the first 10 rows, but if you try with df, it will print all the rows, right? It's printing out all the 26 rows of your data set. So tibble will not do that, and it will help you in the sense it's not going to clog your console and then you have to clean it up. And if you want to even just go back and see those column names or the kind of data that data set has, it is easy because the first 10 rows are displayed and you can sort of get a feel of what this data contains. So tibble never changes the column names, or it will not print all the rows of your data set. So this was still fine, right? We had 26 rows. If you say have 5000 rows, even assuming that's also small data set, it will still print all the 999 rows. And the last feature that differs tibble and data frame is that a tibble will never recycle a vector of length greater than 1, right? Now let us try this example here. So I'll create one column which has numbers from 1 to 100, and I'll create another column which has just two values, right? True and false. Now if I try to create a data frame from this, it will work, right? Because the data frame will recycle these two values to ensure that the length of the y column is the same as the length of the x column. But if you try to create a tibble with x and y, then you'll see an error, right? The error says tibble columns must have consistent lengths. Only values of length 1 are recycled, right? Here you can see the length of column x is 100 and the length of column y is 2, and tibble will not recycle values of length greater than 1. Now if I do a slight change here, if I make y as just true, then you can see it is going to work with tibble right now, because the length of y is 1 and tibble will recycle a vector of length 1, but it will not recycle any vector of length greater than 1, right? So these are the four features that we have seen, right? So tibble will not print out all the rows of your data. It will not change your inputs type. It's not going to change character data into categorical data. It is not going to change or modify your column names, and it will never recycle a vector of length greater than 1. Okay.